Hello, Dino Nuggets, and welcome back to another episode of Nubby's Number Factory. We've got an update. We've got an update that brings more items, more balance, and a few other cool things that maybe we'll see while I'm playing through, but we're just gonna play a normal classic mode. Haven't done that in a bit. You'll see now we have access to star points. Now these star coins will let us actually unlock some of the supervisors. We don't have to go through the challenges to do that anymore. Thank goodness, because the challenges were not happening. Go. Let's get in here. Let's try to beat a game of Nubby's Number Factory. I was very convinced that I wasn't gonna play this for a video anymore because I couldn't win the challenges. But with this now, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. The hope is now maybe we can get enough of kind of a groove going. Maybe we can beat some of the challenges now with the new update and kind of just hope for the best. I want to have some good Nubby games. Ooh, Crazy Straw is out of the black market and is now a normal item. Summons one straw that pops one peg. Pegs popped by straws give an additional 0% of their number. Okay, so no, but it gains 5% for every time you've jumbled pegs in this game. Oh, that's kind of cool. We're gonna take this because I'd like to take a new item. I'd like to try some of the new items. This is much better than the original. Let's re-roll. Oh, and look at that. We've got a Crazy Straw upgrade. And look at this, two-headed turtle. 10 pegs popped. Lowest number peg gives points equal to 10 times its number. If the lowest number peg is 64 or less, it'll give plus 1,000 points instead. Oh, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good item as well. Already seeing some new stuff. That's exciting as well. I'm always glad to see something new right away because it at least feels like it's a new game that we're playing. I should be jumbling like as often as I can. I'm used to the challenges of not being able to jumble at all. And so I feel like we should try to jumble as much as possible. We're now getting a plus 10% additional. And yeah, I think we're just gonna try to remember to jumble every single time. I think that's gonna get us loot. Let's see, nothing new in terms of a perk here, but more summons. That does summon one straw, and we are, as long as we get enough points, we will be getting this upgrade for the Crazy Straw, which definitely can be worth something to us. So we did get enough for the upgrade. So now summons one straw that pops one peg, and it gains an additional 10% for every time you've jumbled pegs in this game. So hey, we'll take it. We'll make sure to jumble whenever we can. And we'll hope that we get some decent points from the straw. We could definitely use a little bit more like supplemental items to kind of bring that up a little bit more. Remember to jumble. That was a struggle round. We also want to pop as many pegs as possible. Oh, we're a little bit of a struggle there. Much better. Much better that time. Let's see here. All the pegs are kind of in a bad position here. Yeah, I didn't feel good about that one. Good. I was just hoping we hit that 128. Okay, the black market's changed. I know that's one of the updates. The black market, we can choose to go to the black market. So we can either go to the black market or choose to go to a normal shop, which is definitely good for us. Wow. We're really having some bad luck with the bounces. I think that one was my fault. We don't really have much in terms of items. So Let's hope for a better game this time around. Already starting off not great, but that's all right. Once we get going, we'll get going. I will say Crazy Straw seems like something that might be good when you've already got your build kind of built and you're already focused on summoning things and you've got a lot going on. I think that Crazy Straw can be really good to add on later. So Broken Socket, Squirmy, seeing if any of these have changed. I don't think so. These are all the same. Well, you guys know me, I'm a Squirmy guy. Big Squirmy fan. So we're gonna make sure to get Squirmy here. We're gonna not hit the 32 because that would be too easy for us to get points. So of course that won't happen. Likewise, that happened again. That was a better round. I noticed it seems like the end button is coming up faster than it was previously. Peg fully pop, 25% chance, or when Nubby dies, if you pass the round, do number 5 twice. Let's just go for this. Move our item to number 3. And just continue to bounce. Yeah, that end button pops up a whole lot faster. We don't want to accidentally click it, because I do think that if the tally isn't happening, it doesn't really help us to have that going. Highest number peg pop pops 2 random pegs. When a peg is halved, then the jacks, of course, and the kazoo. We'll definitely take the kazoo. We're gonna re-roll. Oh, we have the squid. That is always nice. Squid, we don't really need anything for the squid right now that warrants selling something for it. I think freezing it's just fine. Should we expand? I think we keep the coins. I think we keep the coins just in case. I know we could jumble. I probably should have. Can we get a really good wall bounce? The answer was no. That's what I was hoping for the first time. Kind of bouncing, getting some points. We have enough for the squid, which is good. We probably want a good enough item for the squid to duplicate though. Right now we don't really have, nothing's good enough for the squid at the moment. I just did the same thing, expecting different results. I must be going insane in Nubby's number factory. Okay, we definitely want this. We've got the squid on deck. So we'll take this. I think we will also take one of these and hope for a good item or a good perk. We got the flaming skull. We'll take it. Why not? Might as well. Let's go ahead and jumble. I'm so used to not being able to jumble that I just completely forget that it's even a thing that we can do. Very nice. I'm remembering how fun this game is when you don't have limitations through the challenges. Which we will continue to try now that they've seemingly changed a little bit of the challenges to balance them a little bit more. We'll probably continue trying to beat some of these challenges. That was a pretty good round, not a whole lot of points. We definitely want to use the key. I like having the choice. Oh, look at this. Jake the Snake is now a corrupted item. Oh, that's not great. It switched with Crazy Straw. Jake the Snake is very good though. The pointer, when a peg is fully popped, it marks a random peg. When a peg is marked, all pegs that have that same number will be doubled. If no pegs have the same number as the marked peg, a random peg will be doubled. Did the mannequin head change? Nope. Ah, Jake the Snake is very good. Jake the Snake is very good. We lost him. The toy fish. 2 random pegs will copy the number of the first peg popped. If the item is in slot number 7, 4 pegs will be affected instead of 2. This is really good. The toy fish seems to be really good. So 2 pegs will now become 256. If only that could be force triggered, because you could make that go crazy. So we want to hit the highest number. Oh, we want to hit the highest number. Yeah, that is pretty darn good. And then we want this in slot number 7, which means it can't be squid. Let's go ahead and swap you guys over. Going for the highest number peg. And I don't know how we should handle the squid. The squid probably is going to end up copying something else for us, if we even pick it up at this point. Very nice. So the synergy there is that 4 or 2 pegs become the highest number, and then if we can get the flaming skull to hit, then it does another blast, which is pretty darn good. In fact, I wonder if that's good enough to buckshot. If we do this, Squirmy, are you going to stay around? What do we have here? Happy Seal. When the first peg is popped, 2 random pegs get smacked. When a peg is smacked, it counts as a peg halved trigger without actually having it. That is interesting. Do we have anything that benefits from having pegs? I don't think so. I'm not a huge fan of any of these for us at the moment. So I think we kind of just go to continue opening this up. Oh, I should have probably have sold to open up number 7. Oh, that's a bit of a bummer. We got a double. I do not think I can hit that, unfortunately. And the biggest peg, actually, did you guys see that ended up taking away the biggest number peg? Oh, can we please get over there? Oh, okay. This should be better. We got enough to get some of our lives back, thankfully. Oh, we got quite a few there. We got a nice little blast. Nice. That was a bit lucky. Yeah, we definitely want number 7. Slot 7, 4 of those items would be insane. Do we summon anything at the moment? I don't think so. Do we want a mystery box perk? I don't think so. We can... No, because we have buckshot. We don't really want to mess with what we have going because we're winning. So let's just take the cash. We are going to go here. It was actually a really good area to get all those. And so we should have taken... we should have taken that. So we definitely want you here. Do we want any of these guys? First of all, cafe. We definitely want to gain a little bit of coins. Let's re-roll you. Just more re-rolls in the shop, but we'll see if we need that. Number 3, we're still potentially doubling through Kazoo 25% of the time. Pegs halved. I think we just take a... Maybe we take a cactus. I think we just re-roll. Let's check out what we got here. Pedro, finger puppet, ton of feathers, Jax. I do think Jax is better than cactus. And then I'm gonna take one of these and hope for the best on a reroll. Good item, the all-seeing eye. This God Ray rapidly pops a random peg for each time the item in slot number 1 has triggered. So what about this? What about this? What if we take jacks, which we've just lost money on. We swap you guys over. Let me cook. Let me cook. And we allow the God Ray to trigger every time Floody triggers, which is every 2 pegs popped, which is pretty insane, right? Do we get rid of the Flaming Skull now and do something different? We could do this. Let's try this. I think we try this and see how it goes. How does the God Ray work? We're getting really lucky kazoo doublings. I mean, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. We have double God Ray going. I really like the toy fish. The toy fish I can see being a very valuable item in some of those challenges that we were doing. We got a double and then we got a copy right into a double, which was pretty good. I think something like the laser pointer works amazing in this build. Even better than the God Ray. Something that clears the board a little bit would be really good. But we're feeling good about this. Oh, the Flaming Skull. Do we need it anymore? E-block. Force trigger this item. When this is force triggered, it transfers the force trigger to the item to the left of me and has a 15% chance to add an additional 1 force trigger. So you can essentially, I can transfer my buckshot to spot 3 by putting the E-block there. Poop Butt. The first peg popped for every time the board has restocked this game, gain 15 points. Currently 1,200. This is kind of an insane one, right? I think Poop Butt's kind of cracked. Oh, hit my desk. Got a little excited about Poop Butt. Oh, Shish Kebab is now worth 10. Strawberries are actually cheaper at 3 coins. I don't think we're going to start trying to max out our strawberries there. I don't know if there's any benefit for E-block for us at the moment. It just gets the additional chance of force triggering. Oh, so you could do something like this, and it now turns 4 into the transferred. So now 4 has a 25% chance, and then there's also the additional 15% chance. Let's try this. Let's try this with an upgraded Flaming Skull, and let's see how this works. I'm trying to wrap my head around the numbers. So that has a 20% chance of happening, but every time number 3 force triggers, that's 25% chance every time number 3 happens. We'll see. That's pretty good. I mean, it's not force triggering a whole lot. We're going to the good side of the board over there. Nice. Poop Butt would have been getting us a little bit more points now. Can we get those up in the top? Oh, at least the God Ray took care of them. Okay, upgraded squid. Always gonna take that. I mean, we might as well. It's gonna be the upgraded version of God Ray, which we may not even get. Do we at this point then take I think, I don't know how good the God Ray is doing, kind of being doubled. I can double, we can kind of see what the fish toy, oh no, because it, oh, but this will get the up, okay. I'm thinking to myself, but this will be the upgraded version of fish toy, meaning that this will be in the slot 7, so this will get whatever benefit. I mean, that was a lot of changing. 4 random pegs. We don't want that. We want you to be higher if you're going to exist. Oh, perfect. So now Santa, if we ever hit it, that's going to change everything to 16K. Yeah, I think we're doing just fine. I'm definitely going to take the cheesy perk. I do new music for the moon. I saw the new updated, they added new songs, so always down for new music. I feel like God Ray is not doing great work for us. I do feel like we're doing a great job with points. We're really not struggling to get points at all. I mean, that wasn't great, but it's not detrimental. That entire side of the board pretty much got copied. Oh, should we get an upgraded Floody? I feel like I have a good feeling that they upgraded Floody in some way. I'm gonna, you know what? We're gonna YOLO this. We're gonna hope for the best. We're gonna get an upgraded Floody here. Do I have anything? You know what? We're gonna get strawberries as well. We might as well. Then we can't force trigger in slot 7, so shish kebab is useless to us. So I've been doing this wrong, because this is transfers the force trigger to the item to the left. So it turns the kazoo into more of an upgrade. But I think that's okay. I think we've been enjoying what we're doing. I'm not going to mess with it too much. We've got tons of copying happening, tons of doubling. I'm happy with where we're at. We really want to hit, yeah, we didn't really want to hit the low numbers. Thankfully that one got huge before we popped it. 32. The kazoo is doing great work for us, as expected. Now we want something to clear the board, I think. I think that is really what we're missing. Get us to clear the board. Get us to the 65,000. We're gonna lose this round. We're gonna lose this shot. I don't think there's any way we can get in there and accomplish that. We'd have to get pretty lucky to get in there. Yeah. We need to hit this guy. Perfect. It feels better. Perk. Lunar perk. Force triggers the item in slot number 6 one time for every 7 rounds you've passed with this in your inventory. Or the mystery box perk. Or just get gold. I don't think in another build this is great. Right now it's not, because we're using these guys, and that's honestly probably the only reason why we're winning right now. So we are not going to mess that up. We have a good thing going. When the flaming skull goes off, we get a fantastic board pop. I think we're at the point where we switch those. We upgrade Floody. Gives 5 points for every time this item is triggered during this round. So Floody is doing great things for us, hopefully. If not, we just keep it around because we love Floody here. All of these guys not happy. All of these guys not the best. Let's hope for some re-rolls or something. Whoa, a chip. If you have less than 5 lives, it restores 1 life. Otherwise, it re-rolls cafe foods. So that's cool. You get an extra re-roll in cafe now through the chips. We are now at the point where we're gaining money for the strawberries. I think we checked to see if we can upgrade. Okay, no thanks. You may be free, but we're not falling for your traps. I was hoping for a mouse so that we could get something that would benefit us. What could just do good and not hurt us? I guess just poop butt. Poop butt doesn't hurt us. Poop butt doesn't hurt in any way. We got a nice little pop there. We just want to keep hitting the biggest one. Copy's the biggest one. Oh, we're getting some pops. The 25% chance on a fully popped peg is being transferred to the flaming skull, which is making the flaming skull act out. 131k is not gonna be popped. So we're definitely going to lose this one. That's okay. That's okay. We just hope for the best. Do we make it? Barely did not make it. We're okay with copying something that's that high. That's decent enough. Let's get the 131. We missed it. Oh, we got in there though. I think we may not always get the biggest, but if we can at least get the second highest, then we're okay in terms of survivability. We definitely lose this one. We don't have enough points on the board. Oh man, we are not getting lucky with the placement of the 100k. Very nice. I was hoping for a big blast. Nice. Get a few extra points and coins at the end. Yeah, we definitely want to go to the black market. We don't have a whole lot of force triggers going on, which is good. I feel, or sorry, we don't have, well, yeah, that's what I mean. We don't have a whole lot of force triggers happening in terms of perks, meaning that our build is kind of surviving on its own, which feels good. Which feels good. I feel like I feel a little bit more confident in this build. I love if we could find a way to make the flaming skull pop off a little bit more often, that just makes the run better, obviously. But at the moment, oh, well, that wasn't great. We're definitely gonna keep it though, because it really was just the positioning and the luck on that one. Booger party. Yes, I knew this would be a good run for us. A pregnancy test adding another Nubby so that we get another Nubby death for the flaming skull would be fantastic as well. Let's use the key. The toy fish. So we can upgrade toy fish. We have alien here. A random peg emits a Cosmo Blast. When a peg is popped by a Cosmoblast, it counts as 2 peg pops instead of 1. No, I think we just upgrade toy fish. I really like the way this is working. And now what's happening is we're getting 4 pegs plus 6 pegs. So 10 pegs are taking whatever the first peg we popped is dishing out, which, I mean, that's most of the board. Most of the board is turning into whatever number we hit first. I don't think you can complain about that too much. We could definitely go for more. Okay, we don't want you to steal Floody. It's not the worst thing ever, but we would rather you not sell Floody, because we love Floody. We love Floody here. We don't want a random selling. The tornado perk. On the first peg pop, force triggers the leftmost item 2 times. Jumbling pegs increases the X by 2. This value resets after each round. Oh, that's pretty good. We're going for a first peg pop type of build. So then, oh well, Floody is only here, to be fair. Bloody is only here because of the God Ray triggers that we were getting. It is not really serving us anything at the moment. So we're just going to, I guess, fail. Buckshot, oh, that's right. It needs to be the biggest number to get that chance to blow up. So we are a first peg popped kind of build here. We want to hit the highest number if we can. And then we just kind of keep hitting things. As always. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. We have basically two free spots on our board for items. Floody and Poop Butt are not really doing much for us. Our Flaming Skulls immediately pop all the pegs that were doubled whenever it goes off, which is a pretty amazing thing. We're enjoying this build. We're enjoying this build. It has not popped off like crazy quite yet. This might help. Now it has a 33% chance to add an additional +1 force trigger. I mean, I will take that any day of the week. We could do something like that with Happy Seal. It just adds the trigger without actually having it, which isn't terrible. Kind of would like to see absolutely crazy build. We should have got Jax. We could have just kept that going. Okay. Kind of... Well, this is just free coins for us. Whole item of free coins. We'll take the re-roll. What do you got for us, Kidney Bean? Avocado. Gain +1 odds for rare items across all shops. I think, yeah, we'll take that. And then we have another re-roll. Do we want any of these? I think we're gonna get rid of Poop Butt. I think we're gonna go for something like Flamethrower that just pops things. Oh, interesting. Do we go for Crazy Straw? Yeah, you know what? I think we do. I probably should have kept. Now that I think about it, I should have kept the Flamethrower. I think we also sell Floody and get the Monstrosity for just optimum peg popping. And then I have a feeling that this is better for us here. So now it gets the 3, it gets the Buckshot. It's going to continue. I just want more popping power. We don't have a whole lot of that. I need... The 131 should be good enough here. The monstrosities are going around the board like crazy. Do we have... The 524, a little difficult to hit there. Number Mania. 524 again. I guess that works. Oh, yep, 5K is up here. We got a really bad board space, but if we're able to hit that, that's good. Force triggers one random Nubby dies item again. I'd rather have a higher chance of Flaming Skull immediately popping off. And then there's a chance that it happens twice. Just more and more popping. The monstrosities are going absolutely insane. Which, that's a great sight to see. So, for the two-headed turtle, the lowest number peg gives points equal to 10 times its number. If the lowest number peg is 64 or less, it gives 1,000 points instead. I think honestly, that's better than Crazy Straw, potentially. I'm gonna keep the Crazy Straw, though. I'm gonna keep Crazy Straw. I have a good feeling about the upgrade for Crazy Straw, kind of going crazy for us. We should be gaining coins now from this. We still don't want that. We don't want that 7 force trigger. It just doesn't do anything for us. One more reroll for something good. The inflatable dolphin. When Nubby dies, summon the beach ball. No, I don't think it's good enough. I don't think it's good enough. I think we just continue doing what we're doing. Crazy straws are coming in like crazy. I'm very happy with this build so far. If we get a Jake the Snake from our next shop, we're in a really good space there. And we finally got a mega. We're getting to the point now where the scores we're getting are going to be very good. RIP headphone users, like myself. The longer Nubby survives, the better. The monstrosities are getting a little out of hand. Another flaming skull doesn't really do much for us. Another kazoo. I'm not entirely convinced that the kazoo's great for us in the first place. This, though, I think this may take precedent over kazoo. That's just more popping. Oh, it's a great idea. Because I know we need more. We need to be able to pop more. Because our doubling is very good in the beginning. But do we just get rid of Crazy Straw? I think the Crazy Straw upgrade is what we're looking for. I think so. We don't need to buy those, actually. We should buy them after. This is great, but we actually don't want to use that. Everything is upgraded except for Crazy Straw. So let's get our coins back. And then re-roll again. We've got a fava bean, which stocks a random ultra rare food item. I don't think that benefits us. Let's see what it does. We've got tons of coins. Duplicates the most recently obtained perk. You know what? We'll take it. That's more monstrosities, and that's potentially more flaming skulls. Take some coins back. Rubber chicken. Because this pops a row of pegs. This pops a random pegs, but it gives a lot of percentage. I think we're keeping the Crazy Straw. I have a really good feeling about Crazy Straw. I also have a really good feeling about the monstrosities. Have been proving very useful to us. Do we think we can hit this? If we do not hit the 4 million, we lose this round. Okay, we did not hit it. We're okay with hitting the 2 million if we get a good proper bounce, I guess. There we go. If we hit the first highest peg, we're all good, kind of forever. And as long as Nubby stays alive, we're even better. Crazy restocks. This isn't good. We did at least get the 2 million, so maybe if we survive long enough, yeah, we end up passing the score. 3D glasses. First peg popped emits a pulse that doubles pegs within a close range. This is better than Crazy Straw. That is better than Crazy Straw, because that's just so much double potential. Now, is it better if we kazoo? We could technically do a double 3D with this squid. What do we get here? Nothing great. And that's just more doubling than what we'll get from Kazoo. That's my logic. This is more than we'll get from Kazoo. Is Flaming Skull still good with this new build, or is it better to have a lot of monstrosities? Because my thought now is that maybe this is better. But we can't put the squid. What if the squid, well, the squid is not great. I think this is better though. The more we can just double like crazy, the better. The 3D glasses is just too good. Let's see what we get in the cafe. We've got a chip. The kebab perk. Could we get a tart, please? If we can upgrade 3D glasses, it's better than the squid. Nope. It's giving us a lot of these though. What do we get? Well, we'll take the avocado. Duplicates, you know what? More buckshot? Okay. Buckshot only works when we do the... I kind of like this. I kind of like this a lot. Let's try it like this and see how it goes. I don't know... Because that's a whole lot of monstrosities now. I mean, this seems just fine. I actually think that the squid is not worth it. I didn't even realize that we were on the last final boss here. Yeah, I mean, we get 5 star points and we beat Nubby's number factory yet again. With a very cool build. I feel like this was cool. 3D glasses did not get a chance to do its thing. This would go crazy eventually. But now what we can do, go endless mode? I don't think so. So now we can go to the supervisors and we can just unlock the next one. So Octoni. Squids are 20 times more likely to appear in the Nubby Mart and they cost 50% less. So you just have boards full of squids. Maybe we'll try that in the next episode, but I think we'll probably try a challenge or two. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching. As always, I've been your host, Bubbasaurus. Like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more Nubby content, and remember to always be on your Bubbasaurus best. Bye, guys.